Ayamawa Ongua. Deep down inside, I knew the truth. Ayamawa Ongua. Deep down inside, I knew the truth. I am my own good. I am my own good. Deep down inside, I knew the truth. I am deep down inside, I know the truth. And I'm gonna stand on that truth. Ashe. And running across some, a video about the Adonani, African sacred system. It says something very profound that I'm going to regurgitate. Justice is not merely a social principle. It is a sacred law of the universe. When truth is violated, balance must be restored. Sure, it is what it is. Venus Day. We on the 9 endings. This day adds up to a 23. It reduces to a 5, dealing with change. So a lot of what all these changes are causing much needed and overdue endings. Well, let's keep on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Venusian energy, mother energy, divine feminine energy. Okay. This is a 10 of diamonds day, which is a 10 of pentacles and tarot. 10, dealing with community, dealing with family. Okay. Diamonds, dealing with monetary, dealing with the earth, dealing with what's sacred, okay? Dealing with values. The 10 of Pentacles is dealing with legacy, okay? Wealth passed down from generation to generation. See, and I'm not just talking material wealth. I'm talking about energy, information, lineage, okay? Being in that Venusian energy today, the matrilineal system, which is a sacred system, okay, that we banished, we deterred from, but also it was stolen from us. And they was hoping that we didn't remember. But we remember. Now it's time for us to stand up and rise radical rebirth. I'm getting with that 5. Okay, and Buyan and Handi, her declaration is, I still rise. So yeah, I rise, I remember. Okay, and dealing with the diamonds, being tested, tried, and true. This is now the time for you to pull the veil, okay, from over your eyes so that you can see the true divine feminines out here, the true mothers, the true matriarchs that has been tested, tried, and true, okay, and now have been put on their thrones as divine feminines, as daughters of the great mother. Look at around you. Look at the signs and synchronicities around you in this day and time, letting you know that all the imposters is dead. Okay, it's an end to that. And now the true divinity of the mothers is here, and they are sitting back on their throne. Crow Mother is back on her throne. So the daughters follow suit because order has to be restored, starting with the home. That's the foundation. And then the community. That's why we got the 10 of Pentacles here. Okay? Yes, it's been very hard, very challenging. But that 10 of Pentacles is overcoming those obstacles, putting the work in long time to create a legacy for your posterity. Okay? It's the mother, the mitochondrial DNA is where you'll find the lineage. Okay? Follow that lineage. Honor and respect that lineage. With that being said, see, I'm going to go on in. I'm going to go on in. And the African Goddess Rising deck at the bottom is Queen Mother Nani, the goddess of liberation, freedom. Okay? This is about, the spiritual warfare that was going on, okay, over the mothers, and which was over the families, which was over the homes, that only mother, okay, being on her throne, being in her right mind, whole mind, WHOLE, to restore her family, to restore her lineage. Behind that is Aunt Nancy betrayal. Okay, that's what was going on. A lot of betrayals, internal and external betrayals, to keep the matriarch subdued. Fearless love, Oshun energy, 25. Okay, yeah, there was a lot of healing that needed to be done within self. Okay, dealing with first getting back to self-love, because you can't give from an empty cup. To tap into your miracles, your divine inheritance with Ayazan, goddess of miracles, behind that. Okay, Then we got, at the top of the deck, Gang Sarah, goddess of resistance. Okay. This is number 22, master builder. So, a lot of mothers, this is about, stopping the resistance and become brazen and stepping into your power as the matriarch, as divine feminine, the master builder. You see, a lot of men, here we got scarcity. Okay. So Kalyat, number 21. A lot of people, this is giving me the energy scarcity. This is giving me the energy of a familiar spirit running through the matriarchal lineage. Okay. To destroy that matriarchal sacred system in the family. Okay. Yeah, they were, this was rebellion, this was resistance, this was witchcraft being done. Yeah, but see, we have Ma'at following that, giving and receiving, number 10. Okay, like I said, balance has to be restored. Order has to be restored. And that will free everybody. Okay? When things work out, when things are in alignment, okay, with the mother, the matriarch, everybody benefits. Okay? That's that benevolent energy. That's that nurturing and loving energy. All right? When she's in her right, whole mind. Okay? So let's see what card comes out. Give me one card of the Oracle deck. What you want us to do. And look at that. Queen Mother Nani, liberation. That's what it's about. Okay? And then sticking out is resistance. Gang Sara, scarcity. Salkuyat. And then I see betrayal. Okay? So this is that buhag that wants you to continue to resist and stay in this betrayal energy so you won't be liberated and you won't and can't liberate your family, your 10 of diamonds, your 10 of pentacles. Okay? It's the mothers, baby. It's the mothers. We have to rise and everybody else rise because we birth nations. Our sons, our masculines come from the mothers, okay? Whether they like it or not. So you better get right and tight and get back in line, okay, in order with your matriarch. Stop resisting, stop being rebellious because it's nothing but witchcraft, okay? Now, if you want to pick your side and you want to stay with the devil, which is the enemy, then hey, you go right ahead. But you better understand and overstand what you're doing. Okay? So, moving right along, I'm going to pick a playing card. So, Queen Mother Nanny also, here we go. The 4 of Spades. The 4 is dealing with foundation, home. Spades is dealing with death, transformation. Okay? Work, health. Putting that work in to get to that 10 of diamonds, yeah. To free up your family and free up your lineage. A lot of them ungrateful niggas, okay, don't appreciate it because they stuck up under that buhag energy, witchcraft, okay. They done did some effed up shit, all right, and they think that they ain't got no other choice but to stay with the buhag, but they don't understand that there's healing, there's retribution, okay. Understand that. Then I got at the bottom of the deck the Ace of Hearts, which is the Ace of Cups. This is how you restore the family, okay? The matriarchal principles of love. That's the highest vibration right there, that love, the Ace of Cups, okay? A lot of people have been suckered, okay, bamboozled out of their Ace of Cups. Okay? What you think it's from? All right? What do you think? Why do you think it is? Then we got the Ace of Clubs, which is the Ace of Swords. So you better come to your right mind. Okay? That double-edged sword. Okay? A lot of people don't want the truth. I see the eight, all these aces. The Ace of Diamonds. Okay? Yeah, this is the divine inheritance that's linked to the matriarch. You better get right back in your right mind, in your right principles, and follow the lineage. Get in order. Everybody have something to contribute. All right? But there has to be order. There is order, and it needs to be restored. It's about honor and respecting. Okay? Point blank and period. So we got that 4 of spades. It's talking. Let me get a Uno card. Card. Came out immediately. 8. A green 8. Although that green is dealing with, to me, family again, love again, mother again. 8 giving me Saturn energy, Chrome mother energy. 8 dealing with structure, okay, disciplines, order. Come on now. Come on now. It's that time. It is that divine time. Okay?